It's the archivist, y'all.
It's the archivist, y'all.
Yes, it's the archivist, y'all.
Yes.
Exclusively interviewing Brother Marquis of the 2 Live Crew.
Yes.
And who is Miami's Triple X OG Kings, the 2 Live Crew.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? What's happening, archivist? What's going on, buddy?
And who are you guys?
2 Live Crew, legendary 2 Live Crew.
Exclusively interviewing 2 Live Crew. And we're with Fresh Kid Ice, who is Miami's Triple X OG Kings, the 2 Live Crew.
Hey man, what's up? Fresh Kid Ice, the Chinaman. You know, one of the originators, 2 Live Crew. Brother Marquis, Fresh Kid Ice. Mr. Mix and Luke back in the day,
And tell us about working with Rodney O.
It was cool. Rodney showed me a lot about rap in the beginning stages of my career. Me and him, we made our first record when we were in the 9th grade out in Riverside. I think we had one of the first 12 inches in Southern California. You know what I'm saying? One of the first 12-inch records. Like before fucking the Wrecking Crew and shit. They were like way deep, like 82, some shit like that. So then we had our second one when we were in the 11th grade. We were juniors in high school. We had our second 12-inch single. So I've been doing this for a minute.
And Fresh Kid Ice, the Air Force military base with Mr. Mix, where the ideas, and let's hear about it.
Yo, it started back in 1984, March Air Force Base in California. It was myself, Mr. Mix, and Amazing V. We started 2 Live Crew. So forth. If you go on my Facebook or anything, you'll see some pictures of the original group. I posted a picture of them.
And the OGs, Rudy Ray Moore and Blowfly.
Yeah, we used them in we used them as samples in some of our material.
And the 2 Live Crew is What We Are, which went gold, and Move Something, share on the records in the late 80s.
Yeah, everything back then, 2 Live Crew, we were more underground, because of the explicit lyrics and so forth. So our album sold based on what the people wanted and a lot of word of mouth, so it's all good.
Well, the 80s were the 80s, coming up in Miami. It's like Miami Vice all over again, It's cool.
And as nasty as they want to be, the best album, double platinum, to one of the best hip-hop albums ever. What inspired you to these hits made, and what did it do for each of you?
It got us in trouble. It was inspired. We were just recording, man, because back then we did it for the love of the music. And we just kept recording and recording and recording. That's why so many songs on here. That's what we always like to do, record.
This album contained over 375 cuss words. Somebody took the time to count them. And Me So Horny, it's one of my biggest records right here. You feel me? It's one of my biggest records. And this album made me. This album right here defined my whole career. This album even changed my life. And I recorded this bitch. It's cool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be a part of 2 Live Crew. And I'm glad to be in the musical history books. You know what I'm saying? And maybe one day I'll get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. For doing an album like this. Maybe one day.
You guys already been nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, not yet,
Okay.
But, hey, we might. Public Enemy's going in on April the 18th. So Public Enemy's going in, so, 2 Live Crew, we might go in too one day, feel me?
Hell yeah. And the Prince of Pop, Mark Emery, ran a bookstore, City of Lights, out east, went to Detroit and copped more than 100 copies of your guys' cassette tape, the classic album. He had the lineup around the block, and the pigs took him into court, and the judge had a minor laughing matter in court. Let's hear what you have to say about that.
That's a good thing, because, when we went to court, everybody else was laughing in court too, so it's all good. Because it was meant to be fun, and it's locker room talk, and it's a party record. It wasn't meant to hurt anybody's feelings and so forth, it was just music.
Well, hey, the judge had a major laughing matter in the court, so the judge was laughing. So I guess it all was crazy then, right? Why were they messing with him? Because he was selling pot, selling the 2 Live Crew CD. That goes together, you know. That's rock and roll. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll goes together, baby.
He definitely had a good fight for you guys to get those CDs across the
When
border.
anybody fighting for me, I'm fighting for them. You know, it's all good.
And for you, best times with Luke and your guys' favorite bass tape.
Bass tape? Man, it probably was the nastiest they want to be. Yeah, because it had so many records on there, you know.
My favorite bass tapes, I had a couple of favorite bass tapes, like 95 South, you know, JT Money. 95 South, JT Money, Clay D. Uncle Al, of course. Uncle Al, Jam Pony. Jam Pony is hot. You know, anything that's coming out of Florida, really hot.
And in a golden era where most rap was still able to be played on the radio, what made you guys go so explicit? Man, I was only 10.
We went explicit because, you know, nobody else was in that vein and so forth. And we used to listen to a lot of the Laugh albums, you know, like Rudy Ray Moore, Leroy and Skillet and stuff like that. And we incorporated a lot of those things into our records and so forth, you know. And Miami at that time was a different type of scene where it was hot, wild, sex was going on, you know. The 80s is when everything was flowing in Miami. Money was rolling everywhere, so we just went underground.
You know, it was always some explicit chants and everything getting said at the parties. So we just tried to, you know, incorporate some of that stuff in the music. And when they started incorporating that foolishness, you know what I'm saying, it took off. It took off a little bit, you know, and it became what it was, you know. It became what it was.
And other albums banned in the USA, Sports Weekend Part 2, As Nasty as They Want to Be, Back at Your Ass for the 9-4, Shake a Little Something, and the Real One. Let's hear about these ones. We love that bass.
Man, we just kept recording, you know, even through a lot of problems, a lot of the things that the group went through over a lot of different situations, you know, with the label and so on. My thing was to keep the group alive and keep it moving so we can come back at a later date and put it all together. So hopefully one day, that's my dream, to see the major lineup back together and back on the road.
My favorite song was Pop That Coochie. Yeah, that's my favorite 2 Live Crew song, Pop That Coochie.
And records, 1 double platinum, 2 platinum, 3 gold, Time Magazine, VH1 honors, Arsenio Hall, Boys in the Hood soundtrack, New Jack City soundtrack, Friday, and Fresh Kid Ice. You got a book? Let us know about it.
Yeah, I'm working on my book right now, talking, you know, about my life, everything that went on, you know, from growing up in the Caribbean and so forth, and coming across to the States and so forth, how I got introduced to hip hop and all that stuff, and till present, you know, so.
And Just Want to Be Heard. Long and awaited. Share about the album. It's been a minute.
Well, we're restructuring the album right now.
Okay.
That's what we're going to be doing. So hopefully I can restructure some things and get some shit cracking now.
What can we expect?
We got some songs on there, but we need to touch them up. You know what I'm saying? We have to go through them again and get them together and get a lot of things together.
Excellent. And Just Want to Be Heard. Long and awaited album. Share about the album as it's in the works. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute because we started it, you know, and then I had a couple health issues and so forth. I had, you know, I was diagnosed as a diabetic, high blood pressure, that type of stuff. Also, then in 2009, I had a stroke and so forth, so I had to recoup and everything and rehab. So that's what took a little time, you know. So.
And so many hit singles. Let us know your favorite times from performing on stage, studio sessions, music videos, and songs.
My favorite times is the studio session, like when we're all together and we put our minds together and come up with different things, you know. Because, you know, Mix would do the track and so forth, and we'll basically put our ideas together and so forth and, you know, structure the song and so on. You know, and it was a team effort. and that was the chemistry of 2 Live Crew.
The stage in the studio is always good. The stage in the studio is always good.
And the best tour and largest crowd you've ever rocked?
I don't know, I think the largest crowd was like fucking 25,000 or some shit. 20,000, 17,000.
Your guys' legacy?
I hope I leave a good legacy behind, you know what I mean? And I think I have more to contribute as far as musically. I just have to find the right vibe that I like, so all of it, you know, this music now gets kind of hard, so you want the right shit, you know.
A lot of places, man. The best tour I think we did was probably like around the Move Something era, because we didn't have that much flack and we did basically what we wanted to do, you know, so, and, you know, it was a good time.
And for the largest crowd you've ever rocked?
I don't know. We did Miami Baseball Stadium, that was over 20,000. We did some stuff in Australia, and we did a lot of arenas that we packed. So I don't even know.
Excellent.
I just do it.
And your best Southern hip hop memory you've been part of or contributed to?
That I contributed to? Well, basically, I'm my southern influence. I can just fucking see me all through the South, you know what I'm saying? That's all me out there, you know what I'm saying? That's all me out in the South, you know what I'm saying? That's all my shit. They just slowing it down, you feel me?
It's still growing. You know, for hip hop and music, it's some of the groups that I've met during the years and so forth, and you know, like some of the acts that's popping now that came under my wing and so forth, like Flo Rida used to be like one of my hype men and so forth and so on, so you know, so it's all good, you know, that's like my little brother.
And you have anything to say to Canada?
I love Canada. Canada got some beautiful women over here. These people are very nice. They smoke some good weed. It's cool. They got beers. Canadian Molson. Yeah.
And you have anything to say to Canada?
Hey Canada, you guys are coming up on the hip hop scene, you know, so it's a good thing, you know, because hip hop was meant to be universal and international for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So it's a way to keep us, you know, off the streets and put food on your table and everything, and hopefully a lot of you guys can learn the right way and so forth, that, you know, you can make it a living and put a lot of other people to work also.
And the greatest hits, anything you'd like to share about this moment?
It's like, this is like the first greatest hits we have. We have 2 so far, and hopefully we'll have another one, you know, because we're not over yet. We might be a little, you know, as they say, we're from the golden age of hip hop, you know. So, but a lot of people don't understand hip hop is there's no age about it. You can do it at whatever age you want, you know, and just keep doing your thing. Never know who's gonna pop a hit. All it takes is one to put you out there. So, you know, so keep doing what you do, you know. Yeah, the Miami Pipeline, you know, it's an open mic thing that I do with a couple friends. Bass and Angela in Miami every Monday night. We do that. We take a lot of the local talent and so forth. And if you want to check it out in Canada, it's live on Ustream on www.miamipipeline.com, you know, and you can hear a lot of different things. They have a radio station there too online, so you can listen to everything. Plus also the Miami bass history. You know, they have a radio station also called Miami Bass FM.com, so you can check that out too.
What can we expect from your show?
We're having fun. We're having fun. We're gonna have some fun.
And you got any shouts?
Shout out to the world. We love the world. We love the universe. You know what I'm saying? We just want to keep good things out in the universe, man. We want to keep it cool.
And you got any shouts?
Yeah, hopefully I ain't got no more kids in Canada.
And shouts to Debo and brother Marquis. And this is the Archivist, and you already know the name, y'all.
That's right. This is the Archivist.
And shouts to Tristan and Fortune Sound Club, and this is the Archivist, and you already know the name, y'all.
For sure, Fresh Get Eyes, the Chinaman. All right, look me up. Look for the book. Go to my Facebook. It's facebook.com/Team TEAM Pack Jam, PACJAM. That's my third Facebook page. Also Instagram, Chinaman305.